What's going on YouTube? I wanted to make this video because I have a lot of people asking me how to lose fat, how to lose weight, especially for beginners. You know, a lot of people are like, I'm lost, I don't know where to start. Some of you might be like, you know, I've heard that a time or two in your videos, Heidi, like shut up, I'm tired of you saying that. Whereas some of you guys might be like, oh, I didn't watch that video, I don't remember hearing that, that's new to me. So enjoy. Tip number 1 is going to be drinking more water. That might be something repetitive that you've heard from coaches. It is extremely important because your whole body is composed of 67% water. Your whole body. And if you're not drinking enough water, you're neglecting your body. And especially if you're lifting weight, because your muscles are composed of 80% water. If you're not drinking enough water, your body isn't going to respond the best way to your workouts, to losing weight. Some people have told me, I just don't like water. I don't like the way it tastes. It's boring. I want to drink this. I want to drink that. I want to drink coffee. Spice up your water. Add cucumbers, add mint leaves, add like fresh lemons, and make it fun, make it pretty looking, you know? That actually helps me, is when I add mints or lemons and stuff like that, it just makes it more fun to drink. You stop drinking high calorie soda and juices. The other day I went to the store and I saw a root beer and there was 75 grams of carbs in it. 75 grams of carbs in a soda. That is insane. Also, there's juices. It's not even like real juice. It's like all sugar. It's sugar water. If you're gonna drink juice, you know, try to get freshly squeezed orange juice or freshly squeezed watermelon juice or something like that. No more soda, no more high calorie, sugary juice that is not even real fruit. Finding ways to get higher protein. You know, meat is a great option. If you are a vegan or vegetarian, find foods that are high in protein. Protein is going to give you that feeling of fullness. That's why I've always believed in eating whole and natural foods. I know you guys see me eating like junk food sometimes, like you'll see me eating pizza or pasta and stuff, and that's great. You know, it's fine. Find a balance. Whole and natural foods are very voluminous. You can have a sandwich from Starbucks and it's like 600 calories for like a little breakfast sandwich. Whereas I can make a plate of eggs and oats and, you know, add cheese here or add this there and add some fruit, and it's a lot of food to make up for 600 calories. The next tip is going to be eating without distractions. So what I mean by that is, I'm sure you guys have been there before where you're sitting in front of the TV and you're eating potato chips or you're eating your food and you end up overeating because you're distracted. And I've been there. I've had those kettle cooked freaking jalapeno chips and I'll bet I'm just gonna have a handful and I'm watching TV and I get so into what I'm watching that I eat the whole bag. It's gone. I don't have closure for that. It's sad. You weren't prepared for the food to be over. Portion your food out. Don't put this huge serving of food on your plate and then watch TV or watch a YouTube video because you'll end up overeating. That helps some people. Shut up, Stacy.
It's true, no, that's really true.
Yeah, exactly. You're welcome for that tip. Alright guys, so next tip is going to be sleep more and stress less. First of all, when you're stressed out about whatever's going on in your life, whether it be friends, family, business, all that stuff, it's going to cause stress on your body, and when your body is stressed out, your body likes to hold on to fat, it likes to hold on to water. Really just trying to stress less. It's meditation or doing something once a week that you love, something that's going to just like calm you, or surround yourself with like good people, positive people, people with good vibes. Like, that goes a long way. I can't tell you how important that is. And I've been there. I've been around people that aren't as positive and aren't as like driven and motivated, and it is hard. It's really hard. Sometimes it can cause stress on your own life. It doesn't mean that you have to completely shut those people out of your life. Perhaps limiting your time spent with them. Really trying to surround yourself with like good people, good vibes, good energy, because it goes a long way and it causes a lot less stress on you, your mind, your body. Try to get sleep. I've been there where I've been in college and I slept like 2-3 hours a night. Sometimes I didn't go to bed at night. And it did cause a lot of stress on my body as well when you're not sleeping, when you're not getting adequate sleep. Doing what you can to get that sleep. I understand that not everyone has the luxury to be able to sleep 8 hours a night. Who has that luxury? I don't know. Who has that luxury? Do you, Stacy?
Dogs have that luxury.
Dogs have that luxury. Do your best to get as much sleep as you can. Next tip is gonna be consume less alcohol. I didn't say stop completely, I'm just saying consume less. You know, if you're the type of person that can completely cut out alcohol and you're like, I don't need it, I don't want it, it's not even good for you. But I like my occasional glass of scotch or whiskey. Obviously for preps and stuff, I really don't drink, and it's not like I need it. I can obviously go without it, but every once in a while I'm like, it'll be nice. nice, like I'm gonna go have a glass of scotch or a glass of whiskey. And alcohol is really hard on the liver, especially when you are a heavy drinker. Your body uses your liver to convert stored food into energy for later. Your body also uses your liver as a filter to get rid of alcohol and toxic substances through like urine, through sweat. So that's why if, someone went out drinking the night before, they smell like alcohol. Not only on their breath, but like their skin smells like it. And it's from sweat. You can smell the alcohol. So that's why it's hard, if you are a heavy drinker, it is putting a lot of exhaust in your liver when you are a heavy drinker. So just keeping in mind that, heavy drinking and drinking a lot can really be exhausting on the liver, and you want your liver to be okay because you want it to convert that food into stored energy for later. So just being cautious and keeping in mind that a lot of people, when you do go out drinking or you do have a drink, a lot of times it is mixed with sodas, heavy juices, sugary syrups. A lot of people recommend drinking wine, because it does have some antioxidants in it, so you might as well get some antioxidants with your wine. Basically, keep drinking to a minimum. So if you have a goal to meet, I would suggest really not drinking at all.
Duty calls, y'all.
You say booty call?
You guys, I took 2 massive poops. I just thought you guys should know I haven't pooped normally since I came.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Why?
Like, I don't feel normal right now.
You should get that checked out.
Yeah, I have a lot of stomach problems. Maybe I'm dying.
I think maybe you should watch this video on 10 tips.
You know what? If it's made by you, I ain't gonna watch
Drink more water. You probably need to drink more water.
Maybe I need to have more. Swear to God, if you post that, Heidi.
Posting it.
So mad at you.
Cooking your food with coconut oil, and this is something that some doctors swear by it, registered dietitians. I did work for a homeopathic doctor. He was like all for it, and so we went over different articles together, different articles written by doctors, registered dietitians that were all about it. There is a lot of health benefits to coconut oil. One of my favorite things about it is it has a higher smoke temperature. If I'm being really strict on a prep, I basically cook all my foods in coconut oil, and the reason for that is that coconut oil has a higher smoke temperature. You're actually not supposed to cook at high temperatures with it because it can turn rancid in your body and actually turn from a good fat to a bad fat. If I am prepping for a show, obviously like every little thing counts, so I will be more aware of that. Or if I'm cutting or something like that, I will cook all my food with coconut oil. Anyways, trying your best to cook as much as you can with coconut oil, but keep in mind that it does have, it is high in calories, it is a fat. So just being careful, don't like smother every single meal in coconut oil because it is high in calories. And then also limiting heavy dressings and sauces on your food. Trying to keep, ranch, barbecue sauce, Thousand Island dressing, all of that. Try to keep it to a minimum or just not at all. Personally, when I'm cutting or trying to get lean, I don't have ranch, I don't have barbecue sauce, I don't have Thousand Island. If I get food at a restaurant, I say sauce on the side, so I'm kind of in control of it. I'll either not use a sauce at all, or I'll just use a tiny bit. All right, next tip is going to be using pink or brown salt instead of white salt. So if you guys know me, you guys know that I do not use white table salt for anything. If pink salt has so many benefits to it. My top 3 favorite things about pink salt is that it has 84 trace minerals in it. It helps your body detoxify, and it helps hydrate your cells without over bloating you. So it's not gonna cause you to hold on to a lot of water, and it's because it keeps your body hydrated well, but it doesn't make your body hold on to an excessive amount of water. So next tip is going to be limiting your sugar intake, and trust me, I know how hard that is because I freaking love sugar. You guys know me, I love donuts, I love cake, I love cookies, I love those little sugar cookies with the frosting on top that I'm obsessed with. Like, I love sugar, but when I'm cutting, when I'm trying to get lean, I really keep it to a minimum. I will either do sugar-free or I will just not do it at all. You don't have to take sugar completely out of your diet, but really limiting it to natural sugars. So trying to stay away from processed foods, trying to eat more fruit as like your sugar. It's nature's candy is what people like to call it, nature's candy. Having, berries like in the morning and before and after workouts, that would be a good way to have your natural sugars. The next tip is going to be eating more complex carbs. Carbs come in 2 different forms, simple and complex. Simple is going to be quick energy like juices, fruit, and complex carbs are going to be slower digesting, quinoa, rice, oatmeal. Trying to have more carbs that are slower digesting, and this kind of ties into the previous tip, which is reducing your sugar intake. So maybe instead of having tons of fruit for every single meal, maybe tone that down just a little bit and adding more complex carbs to it. So having like really having a balance, not just having simple carbs, fruit for every single meal. All right, guys, that is all the tips I have for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you guys. And if the video gets enough thumbs up, I will make a part 2 series where it'll be another 10 tips on losing fat, losing weight, all that fun stuff. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.